And as long as you just turn up on the day, play our best football like we did the other day, you know. And I think Grealish and Foden need to get more game time because you know something, lad? When we come up against those tighter defences, we'll need even better interplay around their box. And those guys will rip the shreds out of defences, you know?
Babish is on one.
Yeah, he fancies us.
Babish is on one.
Got to fancy your chances, haven't we? Got to fancy your chances.
Come on. As long as you're in it, you can win it.
Tomorrow night against the USA, would you make any changes?
Pretty much no. I think just go again. See if we can get early goals. We do. Then you know, the other lads and just see the game out nice and smooth. You know, cool.
Yep, nice and smooth.
All right, Babish. Thanks for your call. Let's go to Samuel. He's a Ghana fan. I want to speak to him. Samuel.
Hi.
How are you? Look, Samuel, you've been waiting patiently on the line. Disappointing for you in the end. 3-2 loss to Portugal was a bad way to start. But what did you make of it? The penalty incident on Ronaldo?
Yes. So my problem is how come VAR didn't ask the referee to go and have a look at it?
Well, I don't think it was clear and obvious. That's why.
No,
it's got to be clear and obvious.
But you see, I bet you if the referee had a second look at it, he would have rescinded the
but
decision.
when he makes a decision to give the penalty, VAR can only overrule it if it's clear and obvious, and it's not a clear and obvious mistake. There is contact. Ronaldo does get there first.
But hear me out. If I'm not saying the VAR should overrule anything. All I'm saying is from the replays we could tell that it was contentious. So just ask the referee, ref, come on and have a look at this.
It's not clear and obvious. That's the problem. It's not clear and obvious.
The thing is, Sam, it's a bad decision.
I don't think it's a bad decision.
I think it is. I think it's a bad decision. I agree. I don't think it's a penalty at all. But the problem you've got is, Jamie's right, Samuel, is that because there is contact, even though minimal, and Ronaldo kind of wins the penalty, what's Salisu doing? Why is he making that challenge like that? Why is he...
I have no idea.
You know,
I have no idea.
And that's the disappointing thing, is because actually he doesn't need to give the referee a decision to make.
Well, okay, fine. But how about Rafael Leao's goal? I thought he was offside. In real time, I saw it and I'm like, he's got to be offside. But when the replays were shown, no VAR check.
Well, they would have done.
Surprised because it was that close.
Samuel,
they would have. They've got the new offside.
What about first half when Ronaldo scores? That's not a foul. That goal should have stood. The referee,
that's fine.
You know, and I think you just got to suck this one up. I'm afraid. I understand how you feel a little bit cheated, but I'm with you. But the truth is that Ronaldo, the first goal he scored first half, the referee blows too early. It's not a foul. Ronaldo should be allowed to go through and finish that.
Well, yeah, but all I'm saying is the VAR. If you look back to the very first game after Ecuador scored their first goal against Qatar, the way the VAR came in and ruled that goal off, I was so surprised the VAR didn't come in to at least just take a look at it. Come on.
No, I understand your frustration. It's a hard one.
I think that.
You got to take it on the chin.
It's
a tough one, Samuel. Thanks for your call.
Cheers,
appreciate
Samuel.
it. Let's go to Dennis, who's a Man United fan. All right, Dennis?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good. What do you want to talk about, Dennis?
Yeah, I just want to talk about Neymar a while ago. I think the big mistake Neymar went, he was on the verge of being world class at Barcelona a few years ago. And instead of pushing on to greatness, like he decided for the money, obviously, to go to Ligue 1. And I just think, like, the French league isn't even the top 3 leagues in Europe. And I just think, like, no, I don't watch the French league week in, week out, but I just think Neymar has lost interest. Like, if you look at Ronaldo and Messi, they want to be the best player every year and win the Ballon d'Or. I don't think Neymar is interested in that. No, I just think it's just about, like, and I read so many stories of his off-field antics, partying, disciplined by the club.
Yeah, but listen, he's still a young lad and he's going to enjoy himself. There's nothing wrong with that. If you watch his documentary, he comes across like a guy who's passionate about the game and wants to win things, and he has won so many things. You can't say he's not world class Dennis. If you look at the stats, if you look at what he's won, what he's achieved, he's a world-class player.
But with respect, Jamie, that this world-class tag is thrown around way too easy. You see, I think the problem for Neymar is an exceptionally gifted player. But I think, see, the problem is any excellent player that comes out of Brazil is the next Pele. I remember Robinho, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, everyone that comes out is the new Pele. And I just think with the money he's earning at PSG, I just think he's kind of lost. I just don't think he has the desire to be the best player in the world. And like if he was serious about becoming the best player in the world, he wouldn't have gone to France. France isn't the three best leagues in the world are the Premier League 1, Serie A 2, and La Liga 3.
No, but then you've got Mbappe there and Messi's there as well. They're going. We know why they're there. And I've got to say,
Mbappe wants to leave, even though Mbappe
he signed a new contract 6 months ago.
Yeah, but he said his mother said he wants to go to Liverpool. I read an article there in the Times.
No, he was on a free transfer in the summer. He could have gone on a free, so he stayed.
Yeah, but he came out there recently. He came out there a few weeks ago and said, "I want to leave," and he was having this arguments with the president and everything. So I don't really understand that. Why?
Me neither.
You know? And can I just make a quick point about the England team, if that's okay?
Go
on. I just think the biggest problem, I'm not anti-England now before you throw that narrative, I think England will come unstuck in the quarter-final, semi-final, because first of all, their defence is terrible, and second of all, I think the big problem for England is, no, Rice is an outstanding player, right, but they don't have a world-class creative midfielder, a.k.a. Modric, Scholes, Iniesta in his prime, Xavi. They don't have that. When the game is in the balance, like the World Cup semi-final 4 years ago, they're 1-0 up.
Foden's
they kept
the
giving
one.
the ball away.
Foden's the one. He's
Grealish,
the one.
Bellingham.
Maybe even, who knows? Maybe even Madison. There's a
And
bit.
the biggest problem for England too is only 36% of players in the Premier League are English, 64 foreigners, and I think that's killing England's national team when it comes to it. Absolutely killing them.
How is it? We got to a final and a semi-final. How is it? Look at the team.
Yeah, no, because
if anything, he's made them better because they're playing in the Premier League with top-class players every week.
No, but when the Spanish team won the World Cup in 2010, I remember looking at statistic. It was nearly 70% of Spanish players were Spanish players playing in La Liga. Only 36% are English. Now the problem is the Premier League is the best league in the world.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks then the English national team is world class because they're winning Champions Leagues.
Cream always rises to the top, Dennis. If you're good enough, you're going to play.
Dennis, I'm not sure I agree with that. I mean, look, you go back to like the 80s. It's pretty much 90% English in the league. What do we do then?
Yeah, nothing. This England team's fantastic because of all the great players they're playing with all the time.
I agree with that.
So they've had to up the levels have gone up. The cream rises to the top.
The pool may have got smaller, but I think that smaller pool, I think the quality has been upped.
Yeah, absolutely. Dennis, thanks for your call. Keep them coming in. We're going to continue taking them 03 717 22 33 44. We're also going to do a little bit of NFL coming up next.
Can't wait.